Yo, what's going on, guys? Dylan here from RotoSeason.com. We have WNBA playoffs on the board for tonight. Game 3 between the Chicago Sky and the New York Liberty. In this video, I'm going to be going over a few of my favorite PrizePicks WNBA player props for tonight's game, and just giving my overall thoughts and analysis on those picks. A couple things before I get into that, I do want to ask that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Football is back, and there's going to be a ton of NFL content on the channel every week for the next 6 months or so. So if you're planning out grinding out football season like me, then go ahead and sub to the channel, join the community so you never miss out on these videos. And then I also want to plug the Roto Season Discord. If you ever want my opinion on plays that I don't cover in these videos, or you just want to hang out and talk sports, the Roto Season Discord is the best place for that, so come join the community. We're building over there as well. Guys, this video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is my personal favorite site to bet on player props. With Underdog, you're going to be picking the over-under on player stat props such as rushing yards or receptions. Underdog also offers versus markets where you can put one player's projection up against another. So instead of just taking the over on Derrick Henry rushing yards, you can bet that Derrick Henry will have more rushing yards than Jonathan Taylor, or that Justin Herbert will have more passing yards than Josh Allen. Underdog also offers some of the highest payouts in the industry at up to 20 times your entry fee compared to the 10x you get over on PrizePicks. If you're interested in joining Underdog, there's going to be a link at the top of the description for that. And if you use code ROTOSEASON to sign up, Underdog is going to give you a 100% deposit bonus up to $100. So if you deposit $100, Underdog will give you an additional $100 to play with for free to go towards that bankroll to kick off football season. Just click the link at the top of the description and use code ROTOSEASON to sign up to take advantage of that deposit bonus. Alright guys, getting into the picks for today, we're going to start off by taking the over on 11.5 points for Courtney Vandersloot. Courtney Vandersloot has hit the over on 11.5 points in each of the first 2 games of this series against the Liberty so far. She's also hit the over on this prop in 4 out of 5 games against the Liberty on the season, going back to the regular season. For my second prop, we're going to take the under on 10.5 points for Emma Meesman. Emma Meesman has gone under 10.5 points in both games of this series so far, and she's also went under this prop in 5 out of 6 games against the Liberty this season, going back to the regular season. For my third prop, we're going to take the over on 10.5 points for Azura Stevens. Azura Stevens has hit the over on 10.5 points in both games of this series so far, scoring 16 and 14 points off the bench across the 2 games. She's also hit the over on this prop in 3 straight games against the Liberty going back to the regular season, and she's also hit the over on 80% of her last 10 games going back to the regular season. And finally, for my last prop of the video, we're going to take the over on 7.5 points for Stephanie Dolson. Stephanie Dolson has hit the over on 7.5 points in 4 of her last 5 games against Chicago, going back to the regular season, including Game 1 of this series. She only scored 2 points in Game 2 of the series, but that game was a pretty big outlier with the Liberty winning 100-62. Pretty much every starter lost a ton of minutes due to the blowout. Dolson went from playing 32 minutes and taking 11 shots in Game 1 to playing 20 minutes and taking 3 shots in Game 2. I'm not projecting another 40-point blowout here in Game 3, so I'm not going to let that outlier scare me off a good prop. And that'll do it, guys. 4 props I'm liking for this Game 3 matchup between the Chicago Sky and the New York Liberty. I wish you all the best of luck in your contest, and I'll see you next time.